We don't even count the money no more, we just blow it. Ah, we don't even count the money no more, we just grow. Big weed, my joint. This me, there's no point. Almost started a motherfucker fire, G. We don't even count the money no more, we just grow. And spend it all up. We don't even count the money no more, we just blow it. Big weed, my joint. This me, there's no point. I fucked this all the way up. Man, you see what happened? I'm trying to roll a man-made cigar. It's wacky tobacco, but you see that shit? God damn. Fucked it all up. We don't even count the money no more, we just blow it. And spend it all up. Fix that. Alright, am I all set? Nope. Ashes is everywhere, G. Ah, that's what I was looking for. What up, though, family? Hope all is well with y'all. As usual. Hope you had a good day, not too stressful. And if it was, I hope y'all handled it accordingly. Yeah, feel. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. How do I do this? Alright. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good one. You know, it's a nice Friday. Decent weather. You know, I'm above the turf, so started out as a good day. Got me some buns this early morning and late last night. It was a good day. We went and looked at this house. It's a good day. Like, it's a good day. Now I'm just hungry as fuck. I'm hungry as fuck. Trying to see what y'all into today. Y'all read the title. So that's what we talking about. Simple. Gotta be able to be comfortable with yourself, man. If you can't be comfortable with yourself, then you're just gonna be comfortable being something somebody else wants you to be. That's crazy. Peer pressures are a motherfucker. Weak will is a motherfucker too, though. Cause it ain't gotta be too much pressure. Hey, you gonna fold, bro. You gonna fold. So you gotta be comfortable with you, and that ties into your business relationships, personal relationships, social relationships. If you can't be you, who the fuck are you then? Everybody ain't gonna like you. So what? So what? Everybody ain't gonna agree to the shit you do. So what? You got your own things, your own reality to live in. When people start digging in your personal business, they've voluntarily put themselves, or yeah, they put themselves in a fucked up situation because now they have to accept you as a part of their reality. Somebody or you being the source of their envy, jealousy, anger. When people dig into other people's business, they're opening themselves up to be tied, ball and chain to their misery. People who jump in other people's business is being nosy. They want to know what's going on in your life. They've made their reality your reality, which doesn't mesh well with their reality. See, everybody has their own lane. Once I step foot in somebody else's lane, I have opened myself up to the source of my anger because I'm in their business because I'm nosy. Because something about them. There's something. Whatever purpose me being nosy is, I've opened myself up to carry that burden for being nosy. That's what you get type shit. Go looking for blood, that you're gonna find it. That shit. So stay in your lane, motherfuckers. But you gotta be comfortable in your own lane. You gotta be comfortable with yourself. When you make decisions, they can't be based off another person's perspective or based on how other people will feel about that decision. If you're not comfortable with that motherfucking decision, if you're not comfortable with that action, whatever it may be, don't do it. But a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people succumb to peer pressures. School, work, friendship, business, whatever it may be. Because they have a weak will. That's my opinion. And secondly, they are not comfortable with themselves. When you're comfortable with yourself, oh my gosh, shit is different. And a lot of people won't understand it. Like, I'm real comfortable with myself. I'm confident in my decision making, my problem solving, my evaluating, my assessments, everything. And I've been in positions plenty of times where I was put in a position where I had to make a decision where somebody wasn't going to like me. Somebody was going to disagree with me. Somebody wasn't going to rock with what I rock with. And it wasn't until later on in life where I understood that's just going to happen. That's just going to happen. But it wasn't until later on in life that I understood how, why, and the effects of these things. I understood by putting myself in somebody else's lane, I was susceptible to be miserable because this isn't my reality. You can't take a fish and put it on the beach and expect it to live properly, right? That's not its lane. That's not its reality. Its reality is in water. So my reality is what my reality is. The moment I step foot in somebody else's lane, I stepped into a matrix, a whole new reality that is not beneficial to my reality or how my processor is processing because it's not my reality. You feel what I'm saying? Don't drag yourself into bullshit. Don't succumb to peer pressures. Be comfortable with yourself. You gotta understand your lane is your lane. Your reality is your reality. Whatever you decide to do in your reality is up to you, and nobody else should judge that. If you want to go do something that you're passionate about or intrigues you, go do that shit. You gotta be the best you. You, whatever is good for you, whatever you're comfortable with. So if you are a motherfucking dentist and you want to become an MMA fighter, go do that shit. That's your lane. You can do whatever the fuck you want in it. If your best friends is telling you, oh no, don't do that, you'll get hurt, da da da, whatever, whatnot. I mean, them is your homies, so I guess they looking out for you. But at the same time, they need to stay in their place. No person, period. Nobody. I'm talking about mom, dad, sisters, brothers, best friends from age 4 and shit. Nobody, none of them, nobody has say so in your reality unless you allow them to by being uncomfortable with yourself, uncomfortable, unsure about your decision making. You see what I'm saying? Nobody has the power over your reality other than you. It's that simple. It is that simple. And when you're comfortable with yourself and you're confident with yourself and about yourself, reality changes and the way you handle people changes. And the people who don't understand this concept are going to have a problem with it. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be comfortable with yourself. If you can't be comfortable with yourself, then you're gonna be a puppet for somebody else's perspectives, man. You know, it's kind of like that nerd who keeps getting what's bullied and shit, and so he does what other motherfuckers want him to do, cause he ain't strong enough to be his own man. He's fearful, so he does what all the other cool kids do, so he doesn't get picked on, so he doesn't get laughed at. That was never me. I never understood that. You have to be comfortable with yourself. Self-esteem, all that. Or else you're gonna be a puppet your whole life. You ain't gonna represent yourself right. You're gonna represent yourself as what the perspective of you is by everyone else's standard. Mm-mm. Me. You don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. It's that simple. I don't know how else to put that shit. That's all I'm saying, man. You gotta be you at all times. And if you don't know who you are, I don't know what to tell you, G. Sit down and reflect on the reflection. You understand me? Who are you? What are you good at? I was just having this conversation yesterday with one of my homies, man. And this was kind of what sparked this live stream, too. Because, you know, well, you don't know, but this gentleman, very intelligent, very smart, but he doesn't have a full comprehension of certain sciences, right? And so I was building with the dude, whatever. Building means conversating upon knowledge, speaking on knowledge, building, building knowledge with one another. Well, he don't know the shit I do, and that's fine because he knows shit I don't know. So that's why we're building knowledge. Well, he doesn't know some of the things, and we spoke on some things that he doesn't have a full understanding of. So I'm listening and we talking and whatever. And he doesn't have the full knowledge that he needs to be able to speak on certain things. You know, you don't speak on what you don't know. And so we got onto this bill about teaching children and shit, right? And I was letting them know, you know, what would be good for people is a book pertaining to knowledge in general. It doesn't have to be sophisticated, detailed knowledge. This is like more so a beginner's guide, you know what I'm saying? Talking about simple things, Christopher Columbus, the founding of America, the whole nine. Simple, basic knowledge. And he was speaking like, yeah, that's fine, but you know, you need to go in details, and you need to break down like this and that and that and this. And I'm like, I dig what you're saying, but what we're talking about is basic knowledge. Now, if I bring you a book full of a certain topic with all the specified details, you take your time and understand them. It's going to take you a while to understand them, but it's very possible for I'm I'm a realist, and people in this day and age, not everybody, but a lot of people don't read for real. So a basic knowledge is on the level of the people. For instance, Christopher Columbus and that situation. Now I could go into the details and how he was working with the Queen and the King of Spain, I believe it was, and break down that business relationship and then get into that history just so we can come back around to Christopher Columbus. Yeah, that's dope. Somebody might do that, but a basic thinker just needs the facts. You know what I'm saying? Christopher Columbus ain't find shit. He found the indigenous black folks at a land that we call America. The true American is the copper colored, brown skinned peoples. You feel what I'm saying? That's the basic knowledge. Now, from there, that person can, okay, now I know that. Now let me go study the rest. You have to have the idea first before the reality exists. So if I want to get into somebody's business, the idea to poke my nose in somebody else's business has to be born. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I say you got to be comfortable with yourself. Because a motherfucker will give their opinion and tell you this is what you should do. This is how you should do it. This is what I would do. This is, superimpose their perspectives upon you. And if you're a weak-minded motherfucker that's not comfortable with yourself or your decision making, you'll be like, oh, I should change that the way he said and do it that way. But now you're putting yourself into a whole new position because the way he or she said you should do it is the way he or she would do it. So that's a part of their makeup and the way they work. So it works for them that way. You have to be comfortable in the way you're doing it. That way you can express it to its full potential through you. You see what I'm saying? It's all coming back to being comfortable with who you are. You have to be comfortable with who you are. That's the biggest message to anybody for anything. Be comfortable with who you are. Like, I'm not the handsomest motherfucker on the planet, but to me I am. Like, you can't say shit to me. You see what I'm saying? A girl you might like a girl. As a man, you might like a girl, go up and holler at the little broad or whatever. And she turn you down and you all fucked up, self-esteem and embarrassed. No, for what? Her reality's different from your reality. Her energy sensors, receptors are different from yours. So if she ain't feeling it, she ain't feeling it. That'll make you less of a person. That just means her reality does not involve you at this time. So what? You had to choose to make her a part of your reality. Before you chose that, she wasn't a part of yours either. So it's the same thing. You see what I mean? It's the same thing in business. It's like talking to a broad. You gonna get your turn downs. She gonna turn you down. Broad's just gonna turn you down. Women, fellas is gonna turn you down. This is the part of life. But for all those turn downs, somebody's gonna say, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You get to experience that thing. It wasn't a part of your reality at one point. Remember that. So when you get deep into relationships and y'all break up or whatnot and you be hurt and shit, that's a emotional attachment. It's not a physical attachment. It's more of a mentally emotional attachment. Because we don't understand, okay, that might be fucked up because I've invested emotions into this person, time that's tied into the emotions with this person. And now they're gone. Oh my God, the world's gonna end. Please take me back. Yada da. But we don't realize that person at one point was not a part of our reality at all. And we did fine. Did fine. Before that. Friends too. Same situation. I ain't gotta explain or go into it. You gotta be comfortable with yourself. Because at the end of it all, you're gonna be by yourself anyway. When I make decisions, it's by myself. I get the input of my queen, but I make the decision myself because I'm confident in my decision making. So be comfortable with yourself, man. The energy towards other people shouldn't be greater than the energy you give to yourself. You are the great one. You are the creator of this reality. These people that you see within your reality that is only there because you made them a part of that. That's how great you are. I'm just saying. Be comfortable with yourself, people. Have a great day. It's peace when we're together, chaos when we're not. I see you when I see you. If you do see this video, hit that like, hit that sub if you ain't already did it. And leave a comment. We could talk about whatever the fuck's on your mind too, man. It's all about y'all. It's all about us. It's all about we. Peace.